You see this? It looks like absolute crap. And no matter what product you're shooting, it will always look bad unless you know this one trick. It's super simple and it doesn't break your bank. But first, what makes these look so bad? Well, bright lights on things like drinks create hot spots. Depending on the shape of your softbox, these could be circles or bright white lines. But it makes it hard for viewers to read the logo of the can, and it just looks super cheap. I mean, if you look at all the big budget commercials that you see on TV, you will rarely see hot spots on the products. So if you want to shoot professional videos, then you need to get rid of these. Now you can probably guess where I'm going with this, but this trick will get rid of these hot spots, and it does it almost immediately. So what is it and how do you do it? Okay, so the trick is to diffuse your light, or in other words, use a scrim-jim. Don't ask me why it's called that, because I do not know. But it's essentially just a frame with some diffusion material strung out on it. This one is 4 feet by 4 feet, but you can get them a lot smaller or a lot larger depending on what you spend. On movie sets, they're like 50 feet by 50 feet. It's actually kind of insane. But for product videography, something like this is the perfect size. So what do these things do? So scrim-jims take the light that's hitting them and it makes it larger and softer. But how do you use one of these things? Before I get into that, make sure to stick around because I'm gonna reveal 2 more tricks that will make this one even more powerful. So here I have that one shot that you saw at the beginning set up. You can see the hotspot running right down the can, that bright white line. First, I'm actually gonna move my key light back to create some room, and then it's as simple as taking my scrim-jim. That could have been bad. Okay, let's try that again. Then it's as simple as moving my scrim-jim in between my light and product. And you'll see in the shot that almost immediately that hotspot is gonna go away. So how's that looking? Yep, you can already see how much softer that light is on the can. I'm gonna have to bump up my exposure a little bit because as you diffuse light, it gets weaker. This scrim-jim only cost me $65 on Amazon, so if you want to pick up this exact one, link is in the description. Now there is another trick that you can use to make your products look even better. The thing that I just put on my camera is a polarizer, and what it does is it removes unwanted reflections. This is the Polar Pro 82mm circular polarizer, and it's a little bit more of an investment, but by looking at the before and after, you'll see how much of a difference it makes. I took 3 photos of a Dr. Pepper can. The first one was with no diffusion or polarizer, so it doesn't look all that good. The second one was with diffusion but no polarizer, and it's starting to look a lot better. But the third one was with diffusion and a polarizer. Yeah, that looks a lot better. You can see how much more color and contrast this one has, especially on the left side of the can. So if you're serious about product videography, this is definitely a must-have item. Now this next trick is something I've been doing this whole time, but you probably didn't notice. It's this, a softbox. This isn't a normal circular softbox, it's actually rectangular shaped. But why is this shaped softbox so much better than other ones? Well, if I were to go back to lighting this Starbucks drink and I were to use a circular softbox, you'll see that the majority of the light is concentrated up at the top. The shape of the light doesn't really match the product. But if I were to change to a rectangular softbox, you'll see that there is an even strip of light from top to bottom, because a rectangle matches the shape of a vertical product much better than a circle does. There you have it. Links are in the description for all these products. If you want to see them put to use, make sure to watch this video right here.